Hi everyone, welcome to Frankly Speaking with Jay. Today I just want to talk about something that is very important to every one of us, which is safeguarding your mental health. And please don't forget to like the video. You can share and you can give me your comments on the comment section as much as it will help in improving what I'm doing. So, back to what I'm saying, safeguarding your mental health. Now, mental health is very important. Safeguarding our mental health is very important as human beings. And there are things I have noticed that we're careless about when it comes to our mental health, which affects a lot of us and cause us to go into depression. Some even have high BP as young as maybe someone of 30, 35, even less. You see people having high blood pressure, all because they careless about how they safeguard their mental health. They allow things come into their life, or they allow people do things to them, or treat them in certain ways that makes them go into depression or high BP and all of that. So your mental health is very important, and you need to safeguard it, not to allow anybody push you into having diseases or sicknesses, or situations that you are not supposed to be into at a particular time in your life. Because at the end of the day, you have to understand that generally people can be toxic. Everyone can be toxic, including you or and I. It depends on the situation, and sometimes people are toxic intentionally, some people are not toxic intentionally. And so you have to know that, and then try to protect yourself against some of these things. And you have to be very sensitive to some of these things when they are happening around you. Now, safeguarding your mental health, one major tip I feel will help is this. Number one, you have to cut down on your expectations on people. People are not perfect, in as much as sometimes we unconsciously expect too much from people, and then these people end up disappointing us, and we still go back to expecting something again from the same people who keep disappointing us over and over again. It therefore goes to say that you're not careful about your mental health, because if you are, you will understand that people who disappoint you intentionally or unintentionally are not perfect. And so what you do is to protect yourself, is to cut down your expectations. Learn to give people a chance to be themselves, to fail you. And people failing you doesn't mean they are bad people entirely. It just means that they are human beings. So you on the other side need to prepare your mind, or have it at the back of your mind, that okay, because this person is not perfect, he can fail at any point in time. I don't have to put all my expectations on hope that this person is perfect, because that is the beginning of what your mental breakdown. When you keep on expecting that people you love should behave in certain way or treat you in certain way, and these same people end up not treating you in that way you expect, and then you have not come to the realization of the fact that you need to cut down on that expectation and give them a chance to just be who they are, either failures or success around you. And you have to protect yourself by just allowing them be themselves, and let it not affect how you see them or how you treat them, or even how you treat yourself or see yourself. Then that is the beginning of what safeguarding your mental health. So why am I saying this? Now, I discovered that a lot of us are with people around us, loved ones, family, friends, spouses, friends, besties, that keep on doing things to us or keep on disappointing us in various ways. And then you see somebody who has a friend or a loved one that is doing a particular thing that the person doesn't really like, and the thing is really affecting the person, in fact putting the person in some kind of emotional discomfort, depression and all of that. But you see the person every time giving more chances to that person to still disappoint them, or to even hurt them. Now, why would you do that? That is just so absurd for me, because they say once bitten, twice shy. Now, if somebody does something you don't like, or somebody end up hurting you or disappointing you, now you have to just sit back and realize that okay, this is not what I want or expect from this person. And maybe sometimes for me, I go as far as analyzing, why would somebody who I trust or who I expect to be like this behave in this way? And on my own, I analyze what are the reasons why this person behaved in this way. And once I come to the realization that okay, these are the reasons, I might not be right entirely, I try to maybe find out. If I find out from a conversation with that person and I discover that okay, this is intentional or this is not intentional, I begin to prepare myself, or I begin to create situations, or I put my mind and I begin to create a mindset that helps me safeguard my mental health by not expecting this person to behave in better ways than they have done in a particular situation I expected and they disappointed me. Because sometimes that's what we do. People disappoint you in certain ways in a particular situation, and you go ahead to still put your trust in them in that or similar thing that you know this person can easily disappoint you. And when they do, you end up, it's just like somebody stab you here and you've not finished healing, but just because you love that person or you're close to that person or you've refused to safeguard your mental health, you still give the person a chance to still hurt you or stab you in that same place again. Now you've not finished healing, and once that stab comes back again and comes back again and comes back again, that same position, trust me, that wound will never get healed. And before you know it, you begin to feel like, oh, this is how that place is supposed to be, or this place you are being stabbed is supposed to be like that. And that is psychologically going to affect you. So for me, I feel when people disappoint you, you don't throw them away. You reason with them, find out why they disappointed you. Then, trust me, the best thing to do is cut down on your expectation on such people, especially in that particular thing or situation. I like giving people chances, but not on the same particular thing. So I believe if you do something to me, even if it's not intentional, I reason a lot of things that would have caused you to do those things. So I put to myself that, okay, this person is like this or maybe like this, or in situations like this person, this is how they can react or may possibly react. So I don't put them in that situation so that I won't end up getting disappointed or hurt. This is just protecting my own mental health. And also, this helps you maintain relationship with people, because at the end of the day, people who hurt you and you leave them, you go to other people, doesn't mean that those other people will not hurt you. Nobody is perfect, even you yourself. So at the end of the day, just practice cutting down your expectations from people in order to protect your mental health, so that you still stay with these people, you maintain your relationship with these people, but you are not giving these people the same chances you've given them to do or disappoint you in those ways that they have. You can give them other chances for other things, but you limit some things. Because what? Not because they are bad people, not because you don't want to, relate with them in the same level you used to before, but because they've messed up. You've been able to adjust some things for your own sanity, for your own well-being, and you maintain a relationship with this person or these people, and everything goes the same, goes fine. These people may feel a bit, oh, you've been off, yes, but sometimes if they are honest enough to sit down and have a conversation with you, open up and tell them, hey guy, babe, you did this, so sometimes I just don't want to stress you and I don't want to stress myself. This is why I'm not, involving you in this and in this and in this. And it's a simple conversation, and before you know it, everybody stays happy. You're protecting your mental health, you're protecting your sanity, you're also helping them. Doesn't mean you don't love them, doesn't mean you cannot trust them. No, but there are certain things that you just have to cut down. And trust me, it will go a long way in helping to maintain a lot of relationships that people let go of. Don't let go of people. Just learn to protect your mental health by cutting down your expectations and, just doing the right thing for yourself. Thank you very much. See you next time.